So this is how I see the world. In other words, this is what my sight looks like. Many have said that nothing I see is real, but I'm gonna take offense to that if I'm being honest. This is my earliest memory, or at least I think it is, because apparently it might not be real at all. But you see it yourself, and you realise, how can it not? You know? Because look at it. And this is my Game Boy. Apparently, it's actually a beach ball given to me by some doctors. You know, I remember like the feel of all the buttons, the smell of it, the sound of it. So, again, how on earth can this be anything else? And this is my gorgeous mother. I never really saw her growing up. Again, you can see, same with the Game Boy, same with the first memory. How could it not be real? But let's go on to where I am now. So this is what the front room looks like, obviously. And this was last week during ballet. I have a vivid memory of when I was 5 years old. I was swimming with my parents, but ended up going out too far, and a swan came up to me, and I just held on to it for hours before any help arrived. Now that I know for a fact, that's real. These are the ducks in the ponds that I saw earlier. As you can see, we got new little ducklings swimming around with their parents. This is what I like to think, that this is what life is about. But you know what it is really? It's just always... It's a flashlight. Every Wednesday at 4:30 PM, it's a flashlight. And I have to come to this so they can analyse and study me to try and figure out what's wrong with me and try to find out why I see the way that I do. But what's funny is that every time they do these tests, I've never seen clearer. You turn it on.
Yes,
This is a vision that I get almost every single night, and I've described this vision to a number of different scientists over the years, and they say that I look like I'm tearing down the universe with my knuckles. And I never know what to think when they say that, because I think I know what it means. I'm not a violent person. So it turns out it was all a lie, down to everything, down to Swan, down to my mother, down to the first memory, down to the Game Boy. Everything turned out to be fake. It was all just a beach ball. It was all just a ruse, just a test that they kept doing over and over every single Wednesday at 4 p.m. It was all a lie. And now what is there to do? What is there left for me to do? I stormed out, and now I am walking, and now I'm trying to find who it is I am, and how to identify the And so I keep walking, and I keep walking, until I find what I think I've been looking for this entire time. I see the ocean, and I see the sky with all the colours that I think are, well, real colours. And then I see the swan. My swan. The one I held on to when I was lost at sea. The one that's been following me my entire life. And now I see it again. And it might be a beach ball. But the thing is, it is real. So I walk into the ocean to become what I truly am, the swan, to guide those who are lost out at sea. And so I walk into the ocean and I go under to become the swan, and I am the swan.